Disney theme park cast members claim they are grossly underpaid. Despite the firm making $3.6 billion in profits, they are calling for a price hike. 42,000 of Disney's 70,000 employees are represented by Services Trades Council Union (STCU), which have asked the firm for a salary increase to keep up with rising living expenses. Disney increased employees' pay by $2 to $15 an hour in 2021. But the union representing Disney cast member workers who demonstrated last week outside the Magic Kingdom claim that this is still well below the state's current minimum living wage of $18.19, which is needed to make ends meet. Earl Penson, who has worked as a chef at Walt Disney World in Orlando, Florida for 11 years, told the Guardian newspaper that the latest pay increase was not distributed evenly, as he only makes 50 cents more than a new hire. Earl works over 40 hours a week at Magic Kingdom, starting around 2 a.m, working anywhere from 8 to 10 hours or more. To bump up his weekly Disney salary, he also has to take on a side hustle as an electrician to make extra money because of the rising costs of living. "We're grossly underpaid for the hours that we work," Penson said. "A lot of us have the same story in not being able to afford the cost of living on the pay that we make. A lot of Disney workers are barely squeaking by. You have workers with families sleeping in their car." The contract negotiations with employees comes as Disney continues to face off against Florida's government over the controversial so-called Don't Say Gay bill. Penson also went on to tell the Guardian newspaper that he took the job at Disney 11 years ago at the request of his father, a fellow chef, after he was struggling to find work as an electrician. Penson has criticised Disney for not raising their wages to meet the average standard of living in Orange County, Florida, which the MIT Living Wage Calculator puts at $18.19. "It's really heartbreaking. It's a morale downer, because you would think they would recognise how hard the cast members work," Penson said. "I wish they would let us know that they appreciate the magic we bring. Every one of us is part of the magic at Disney, and we enjoy making the magic. We just want to be compensated for making the magic." According to the local 737, one of the 6 unions represented by STCU, about 75% of its members have had to skip a meal over the last year to save money. Another 35% needed a second job to get by, and a fourth of the union members skipped out on purchasing medicine prescribed by a doctor. About 40% or more have suffered stress over money, which has affected their relationship and health. The union also found that 26% of its members had to move because their rent or mortgages had gone up, while 21% had taken on roommates to help with the costs. About 39% of the members said they were worried about being homeless. In regards to the negotiations, Disney said it was considering their employees' call for a pathway to $20 an hour salary. "We have presented a strong and meaningful offer that far outpaces Florida's minimum wage by at least $5 an hour and immediately takes starting wages for certain roles, including bus drivers, housekeepers, and culinary, to a minimum of $20 an hour, while providing a path of $20 for all other full-time, non-tipped STCU roles during contracted terms," the company said in a statement. The negotiations are coming during a troubled time for Disney, which recently saw CEO Bob Chapek canned during a tumultuous year and replaced with former head Bob Iger. During his first town hall meeting since taking over, Iger noted that the hiring freeze put in place by his predecessor will continue as the company figures out how to rejigger its financial model. The new CEO also said that he did not want the company to be embroiled in any more controversies. Iger was here referring to the company's ongoing spat with the state of Florida, which of course houses Disney World, among other assets belonging to the company. Issues between the state-run governor of Florida, Ron DeSantis and the House of the Mouse developed under the leadership of Chapek, and are in fact one of the numbers for the likely reasons for his outing. Florida is currently seeking to revoke the Reedy Creek Improvement District that houses Walt Disney World, after the company stumbled before condemning what became known as the Don't Say Gay Bill. The bill, which in actuality bars general and sexual ideology from being taught in public school classrooms before the 3rd grade, caused an uproar in the media and among progressive Disney staffers. Iger said he had no idea what the ramifications are in terms of the business himself, referring to the revocation of Reedy Creek. The state of Florida has been very important for us for a long time, and we have been very important to the state of Florida, he added. I think there is a misconception here about what politics is. Some of the subjects have been proven to be controversial, as it is related to Disney, have been branded political, and I don't think they are, he noted, signalling he will seek to de-escalate Disney's role in the culture war. I'm Disney Dave, and thanks for watching.